Weekend I went to the grocery store, spent about $75 on fruits and vegetables. Let me show you how I meal prep and stock my freezer to plentiful use the ingredients. First, I use a bag of rice, boil this, and then I'm gonna let it cool down before I pop a lid on it and stick it in my freezer. Use this if it's like taco night, shrimp fried rice, so it's really easy. You're just gonna thaw beforehand. That's about 4 cups full out for dinner tonight. Preface, I also put lime and cilantro in here just because most of the time I do use this for like a Mexican taco night. The vegetables that I'm about to show you, I bland them because they freeze better. First, I bought stalks of fresh broccoli. I just blanched this, let it dry, and then put it in a bag. After you blanch it in hot water, in immediately cold water. Blanching only takes about 2 to 3 minutes. Just got peppers and chop these up. I usually use like a scoopful if I'm making like meatloaf, barbecue for dinner. I'm just gonna use some peppers. Quick fajitas for lunch. This is great to just grab a little bit if I don't have any on hand. The reasons I wanted to get the peppers was because I had idea of freezing skewers. So I made a handful of skewers. They have zucchini, chicken, red onion, green pepper, red pepper, some extra zucchini, and then I put a little bit of oil on them, and then I put them in a bag, and I'm just gonna put them in my freezer. A quick dinner if it's Bible study or something like that. With leftovers of the pepper, pineapple on top, pre-made dinner, have it sided with the white rice. Tongue tie. Next thing, I blanched and I'm ready to freeze an entire bag of green zucchini. Next thing I blanched is some green beans. For dinner, I just used like a handful. I'm really into the chicken Caesar wraps right now. Pre-make a bunch of protein for myself during the day and chicken breast full. Is chopped lettuce. I started buying and going back to the fresh romaine or the iceberg lettuce. It's affordable. Chop it up in a lump sum. Some pineapple. I find that I use this in smoothies, or for instance for dinner tonight along with the rice and skewers. Use some of this. Also, along with the pineapple, I made fresh salsa. My tomatoes, I used cilantro, fresh lime, chili, lime, seasoning in there, jalapeno without the pits. I'm going to freeze one of these and leave one for my husband. Thing is a bag of strawberries. I got some discounted strawberries, mushy, and they just were not going to be good. That I wanted to freeze them and use them for smoothies. Big bag full. I forgot. In this also, I used a red onion. I'm actually going to freeze these. I have an extra one, and I'm not going to burn through it that fast, especially because I use yellow or white onions a lot of the time. My red onion, I feel like it's like a treat. This one is sliced in slivers, and this one is diced. So we're gonna put these in the freezer. Next, I got fresh cilantro. Chop it up and put it on like a baking sheet to dry out. I'll put it in here with some fresh olive oil and salt. Mine with the olive oil helps it not clump. Lastly, I made a bunch of cookies. I'm gonna put these in the freezer about 2 hours until they get hard. Transfer them into a Ziploc baggie and keep them in a freezer and keep them on hand for late night treat.